That was a long day. It was a long day. I do enjoy the lunch shift, but 3 hours of walking around, pushing the garbage can can get tiring. Hello everyone. I'm waiting on the bathroom so I can get Sebastian's vitamins and medicine all set up. The checks for showering. That was a long day. It was a long day. I do enjoy the lunch shift, but 3 hours of walking around, pushing the garbage can can get tiring. It's longer than last year. Last year was 2 hours, and yeah, even the ladies that work there, they're like, yeah, no, I feel it. I feel it this year. It's different. It works out better. I never noticed that there was something stitched on there, a little logo. Anyway, I get distracted easily. Hi, my name is Stephanie. Okay, so day started out normal. Brought Sebastian to the bus stop. Got everybody packed up and ready. Took Jax to school. And then I headed back home. I did have an errand to run today, but I think my period might start, and I had such a long shift there. I was like, I'm going to be at home right before, so I can have one more bathroom break just to check. And no, it hadn't started, but it's so close. And yeah, I only had an hour. I spent the first part of that looking for yellow gloves because I realized DDD has like yellow mittens on. So I was going for gloves because it's just hard to do anything. I actually got a big pack of large kid gloves in multiple colors because like Sebastian might need different white ones for his Mario costume. We're always needing random color gloves, so it was only a little bit more expensive than getting like a pair of yellow adult gloves that would probably be too big. So yeah, I was looking at that, and then I was like, oh, I kind of wanted to like recurl my hair before going, and I was down to the wire. Normally I curl 2 pieces at a time and it gets nice beautiful curls, but I had to do it fast, so I did 3, and that gives me these waves, which I did not brush at all. I literally did this, quickly threw up the top part, and ran out to my car to drive there, realizing that I've only had a piece of toast in the morning when I was taking my antibiotic, and I'm like, I'm gonna be hungry. But I survived. I wasn't that hungry. It was loud and cute and fun and tiring all at the same time as usual. Lots of I love your hair, because it's like the 2 different color hair. I always get more comments. I mean, they always comment, but lots of comments, like even teachers and stuff saying, oh, Halloween hair, fun. And then also, be careful, it's slippery. Also, Oh, you were Princess Peach. I saw you at trunk or treat. Not as many as those as I expected. I think the hair was distracting and everybody was talking about that. But yeah, all went well. Got a couple hugs. It's always appreciated when they run up and just give you a hug. What else? Nothing too exciting. One of the 5th graders, he's at our bus stop. I took his garbage. Like, we didn't have sections this year. Normally I'll take over a section and I only really met those kids. But because they've added an extra hour to lunch, there's less kids at a time, which keeps it more calm and everybody's more spread out. So we just kind of all go around. And by the 5th grade, there's no incoming grade. Like, they all overlap a little bit. And so it's just them, and we're all just going down the same couple rows. But yeah, I hadn't helped out in his section before. And when I was getting Sebastian from the bus, he stopped and turned and said, "Thank you for helping at lunch." I was like, oh, I don't know that anybody's ever specifically thanked me for that. I mean, they say thank you when I take their garbage from them. There was drama. There's always little dramas. Mostly it's like I can't find my ice cream token. You get little plastic tokens when they buy ice cream, which is especially upsetting now because apparently the 1st graders can only buy ice cream on Wednesdays, which is different from last year where they could buy it every day but Friday, which was only for kindergartners. So there were some upset kids who didn't have parent permission to buy ice cream. So, but yeah, it went well. Got out of there at 1. I need to be at home to get to the bus stop by 2:20, but I needed to go buy 24 juice boxes. So I needed to run to Lidl because I wanted to get, yeah? It's just from the cleaning spray. It's okay. It's just going down the drain. We put some special cleaning spray on the shower when we're done to keep it from getting moldy and yucky. You're fine. I went to Lidl because I don't want to show you him. You've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I actually wasn't timing, but I told him 10 minutes because he said he wanted a shower right when it was already bedtime. But I went to Lidl because I wanted to get organic because there's people who care about that, and I wanted like 100% juice, but also not $1 million per juice box since I'm paying for this. And I think Danny probably already contributed to the class party fund. I don't need money back, it's fine. So they had 8 packs of juice boxes for like $3.09, I think it came to. It must have been on sale because they were listed as more. So that was a great deal. I went with fruit punch because it's like fruit punch, apple juice, or grape. And I feel like some people hate apple juice and some people hate grape juice. And I mean, fruit punch is just a mix. So hopefully least complaints. I mean, it's free juice, so you get what you get, right? So I got 24 of those as requested. And those I'll bring to the school on Friday because I'm working the party. That'll be fun. The teacher will not be there. There'll be a sub, but she's actually our neighbor and she's so nice, and I volunteer a lot at like the middle school and the elementary school together because she's always signing up. She's got really sweet kids that Sebastian has started playing with recently, so Sebastian's excited to have her. But I do wish I could see like the teacher in the classroom. Even though it's a party, you get like a sense of how they are, and you build up a little bit more of a relationship that doesn't feel so separated. But she has a surgery, so it is what it is. Then yeah, I made it home. I did run into Starbucks and inhaled a pumpkin loaf on the way home, and I had also gotten a Nutella croissant from Lidl that I ate when I got home. I was so hungry and I needed to eat fast. and we went to the bus stop, got Sebastian. A little bit of drama, his folder disappeared and it brings his homework back and forth and his notes and stuff from the teacher. And I keep his weekly homework in there so that we don't lose it here at home. But luckily, we've already done the worksheet that's on it, and we just need to do one more reading, and we had to do 30 minutes of math on his laptop, so we did that. But hopefully they find it. I think somebody probably just took it because he put it in his bin in the morning when he got to school, and then he doesn't touch it until time to go home. Like, the teacher will deal with what she needs to deal with. So I don't know what's going on with that. He was a little upset because it was off his routine. And I guess he had his math intervention group at the end of the day, and he almost missed his bus because it ran late. I told him, don't ever worry about that. Just go to the office, have them call me. I will come get you. It's not a big deal. We live so close. You don't have to stress. You don't have to cry. But got him. We did his 30 minutes on his computer. And then I let him go out and play those like pre-stickles. His daddy was going out to a computer store that's quite far. So I knew that he would still be gone when I had to go pick up Jax from his club. It was the first day of his club. Oh, it's finally turned around. All day long it managed to stay with the clasp in the back. And sure enough, I couldn't find him. Like, I was following him on the tracker, but he kept just, like, I'd get to where he was a minute ago, but he was already gone because they were riding their bikes around the neighborhood. Finally, at one point, I heard voices, and I just stood there until they rode around the block, and I saw them, and I was like, we have to go. His club lets out now. But luckily, I got there, and he just was still inside. The counselors were really sweet talking to Sebastian, and we were just waiting out front with the other teachers who stay and make sure the kids get home. And the teacher supervising Jax's club had to go back in and get him. They came out with the neighbor, so I drove all of them home. And once we were in the car, my clinic called. It just pops up healthcare. And I had to end it because it was like on speaker automatically. I'm like, I really shouldn't have her talking about my bladder infection over speakerphone when I had somebody else's kid in the car. So I hope she calls back. It's too late now. Maybe she'll call tomorrow. Today was my last dose of antibiotics. That's probably why she timed it. But I gotta get him out of the bath. I sewed the little peace victory sign bunny thing on the yellow circle, so I need to sew that onto the robe. And I sewed the trim so that that is ready to go. It needed to be shortened because it was men's big and tall, and I needed to make sure it had a white border all the way around, so I just folded it. And then Danny ordered dinner. We ate, and here we are. So I'm gonna go get him ready for bed. Tomorrow's gonna be a chill day, thankfully. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.